What's up, everybody? I am late for the Lakers game. My name is Devin. This is the alternative broadcast on YouTube. I watch the game with no sound and tell you exactly what I'm looking at. And right now it's 89-106. Lakers are beating the Hawks, and we are about to break the 9-game losing streak that we have definitely been on. 24 for the Hawks has it. Nance Jr. playing great defense, and the ball goes out on, I think, Nance. But still, Nance Jr., great to see him in the game. And if you're watching, nobody's going to be here yet. It takes people a little while to come. My New Year's resolution is still good. So far this year, I've made every game. I apologize. It is only the last 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. I had other stuff I had to do, but I ran back, and I made it. So if you're here, happy you're here. Kuzma has it, gives it to Hart, number 5. Number Hart goes into the lane, and they find Clarkson. Wow, Clarkson got the dish and just made the easy layup. That was a great play, 108-89. Lakers are winning. Number 5 for the Hawks gives it to number 12. Number 12 with sweet dreadlocks shoots and misses it. That was too far, and Lonzo gets the rebound. Passes it up to Hart, who's running down the floor, and he misses the free throw, but gonna go to the free throw line. And okay, this is now I'm taking a look at the Hawks record, and they are 10-28. And honestly, this is probably the worst team that I've seen us play so far. 10-28. It is crazy that it's only one game worse than the Lakers. But it is, and at least we're gonna beat them. And yeah, the Hawks 10-28, got to be one of the worst teams in the league. And now the referees are going to the computer monitor to, I don't know what they're doing at the monitor. They're going to be talking about something. But yeah, late to the game. I am sorry about that, but at least my New Year's resolution is still good. And we are on instant replay, and now we're watching it on video replay. And Hart. I don't know what they're reviewing. Awesome pass from Lonzo. Just gave it to Hart, who was running full speed, and he made the layup. But I don't think that 24, the defender, 24 on the Hawks, even came close to touching him. So maybe they are figuring out if this is a 3-point play or a 2-point play. Either way, I'm good with it. Great to have Lonzo back, and now we're taking a look at Corey Brewer on the bench next to Randall, who doesn't look happy, next to Lopez, who also doesn't look happy, next to Ennis, who's just happy to be there. And behind the Lakers bench, Corey Brewer, 315 consecutive games played, longest active streak in the NBA, and he's not really playing right now. He's sitting on the bench, but taking a look, here we go, and now we got Luke Walton. He's wearing, that doesn't count as the plaid suit, but it's not one of the better ones. The fact that we're winning right now is a miracle, and the only reason we are is because the Hawks are 10-28, and they must be terrible. Luke Walton, the Stoner coach, has his team in a timeout, but has not said anything to anyone. He's looks like he's looking up to the rafters of the stadium. I don't know what he's looking at, but he's certainly not communicating anything with the team. And, this is the first time that I would say that his suit shirt doesn't quite fit right. The collar of his suit shirt is a little bit too big. And I don't know what's going on, but Luke Walton, it's a $1,000 suit, but it doesn't look like a $1,000 suit. Maybe he was rushed. Maybe he had no clean shirt. Who knows? Josh Hart, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in this game. Gonna go to the free throw line. 108-89 with 7:42 left, and most of the time I'm not going to be doing free throws anymore because they always miss them. But since I missed the whole game and there's only so much play-by-play I can do, he made the first free throw. Lakers Community Relations. Follow at Lakers Community to learn more about the positive impact Lakers are making on our community. And Hart made both free throws. It's 110-89, 7:50 left in the game, and I think that unless the Hawks do something right now, like with this play, they are going to be screwed to try to win this game, and that is, I think, going to be a 3-point opportunity. Oh no, I guess not a 3-point opportunity, and that layup isn't even going to count. 24 did something, but the Hawks are still passing it in. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Number 17 has it. He's a little guy. Little guy gives it to a medium-sized white guy. Back to the little guy. Little guy shoots a three. Not even close. And Lonzo comes down with the sickest rebound. Passes it up to Kuzma, who's cutting to the hoop. Or no, that was Hart again. And that is going to be a foul on... That's going to be a foul on the Hawks. And still 110-89, 7:15 left in the game. And once again, I had stuff to do tonight, and I went to the Rams game yesterday, kind of like on a whim. I got invited. It was awesome. Too bad the Rams lost. But what's cool is that if you go to a Rams game, it's at the Coliseum. The tickets are super cheap. So we went to the playoffs for like $100. It was awesome. But what I had planned to do yesterday, I had to move to today. So missed most of the game. Even just actually lucky to even be able to get the fourth quarter, and Kuzma wide open drains a three, 113-89. And where were those threes yesterday, Kuzma? You missed them all. And Lonzo Ball has 13 points, 10 rebounds, and I think 8 assists. That's quite a game. Number 5 for the Hawks shoots in Kuzma's face, drains it. And Kuzma, not the best defender in the world, and that one was a perfect example of why he's not great at defense. But the Lakers are up by a ton. Hart has it on the baseline, passes it to Kuzma, who's standing under the basket, and the Lakers get an easy 2 points. And wow, the Lakers are looking really good right now, 115-91. And I don't even care if we're way ahead. Just keep on pouring it in, Lakers. 24 for the Hawks, shoots a long three. Not good. The Hawks get the offensive rebound, and number 7, trying to do the putback, is fouled by Larry Nance Jr. And Nance Jr., he just has so much energy. So happy that he's on the team. And who's this guy? He's a medium-sized white guy on the Hawks. His arms look pretty big, though. His arms look pretty big. He's got red shoes, and he just rattled in the first free throw. Usually they tell you these guys' names on free throws. He looks like John Leguizamo, the actor, and his name is Ersan Ilyasova. Ersan Ilyasova. John Leguizamo missed the second free throw, and Lonzo comes down with another rebound. And so happy he is back from his injury, and the team just looks better right off the bat. Hart has it. He shoots a three. That's good. And it's 118-92. 5 minutes left, and the Lakers are dominating. And how about this? Let's save all the threes we're going to make to the next game. If we're going to be making all these threes, let's save it to the next game because we're dominating. The Hawks shoot a three on the baseline. That's good. And it's 118-95, 5:15 left, and even after that three, I'm gonna say that the refrigerator is closed, and the butter is hard, and the Jello's jiggling because this is over, absolutely over. And even Kuzma can play fast and loose with the ball all he wants. Missed a jump shot. Hawks get the rebound. They give it to John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo shoots a three. That's good, and even after making 2 threes in a row, it's still a 20-point game with 20 minutes left, and smartly, Luke Walton calls a timeout. Usually he lets them play when things turn around like that, but right now, with 4:53 left, 20 points, this is our game to lose. So Luke Walton called a timeout, and we are going to commercial break. What's up, everybody? My bad for showing up late. I told you guys I was going to be doing all the games this year, and when I realized that I could actually make it home for the fourth quarter, got in the car, ran home, and my New Year's resolution is still good. Thanks for coming. People are watching on Twitch. Are people watching on Facebook? Oh, I forgot to hit go live on Facebook. Damn it. I forgot to hit go live on Facebook. If you're just coming, I'm sorry about that. I was late to the game anyway. But I was even later for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Facebook, I'll remember about you next time. YouTube, you guys are my peeps. I'm a YouTuber at heart. And, oh, now we got people in the crowd dancing. We have a kid with glasses. Oh, we got 2 kids wearing jerseys dancing. 5-year-olds having a great time. They're waving their arms around. And now we got a young girl in back. She's dancing. She's got some sweet moves. Now going to her second move, not as good as her first. Went back to the first. And now we got 10-year-old kids. And if we don't see a dab, that's going to be a damn miracle. And no, we did not see a dab. Maybe those kids were 12. And now we're going to get the noise meter at Staples Center. And it's always a 7.5. Whatever 7.5 is, that is exactly what the noise meter always is. 7.5. Oh, wow. No, we're going above 10. We're going above 10. And now we are back. I think they just make up what the number is. And now we got another young girl dancing, going crazy. And man, these kids, if you give them a little bit of sugar and a basketball game, they just have the greatest time ever. And now we have adults in back dancing. And now we got a great shot of one of the Laker girls wearing the sequin, the silver sequins top and bottom. And the Laker schedule, Tuesday we got the Kings, Thursday the Spurs, Saturday Dallas, Monday the Blue Bears. I never know who the Blue Bears are. And then Oklahoma City, who they kicked the crap out of us last time. I don't want to see them, but on a couple Wednesdays from now, we're seeing Oklahoma again, and let's hope we can do a little bit better. Thanks for coming, everybody. I know I'm late. Make sure you leave a comment, and I will read them all at the end of the game, though usually I do more of the game, and there's... Anyway, leave a comment. I'll be sure to read it. I'll answer your questions. Tell me I suck at basketball. And here we go. 4:42 left. Lonzo shoots a three. Way short. Nance Jr. gets the offensive rebound, and they give it back to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots a three. That's no good. And John Leguizamo gets the rebound and passes it to 22. And they give it back to John Leguizamo, and then they give it back to the little guy. And then the little guy gives it to another guy. And the number 2 is being guarded by Hart. Hart's playing good defense. He throws up a wild shot, and the referees said it was out on the Lakers. So Hawks are going to get another 24-second shot clock. And as long as we get a stop right now, this is a guaranteed win. So let's just get a stop. I mean, we're going to win this no matter what, but let's just hope they don't just drain the three and then steal it real quick. And Nance Jr., you know, nobody told him that the Lakers are up by 20, playing hardcore defense, trying to steal the pass in. And Nance Jr., I think he called for a foul, but that's why we have him. That's why we like him. And number 2 is going to go to the free throw line. And this, of all the games that I missed, the one that we win by 20, that one would have been a lot of fun. Because what's funny is since I started doing this, I haven't done all the games, maybe about half. It seemed like every time I did it, it was always a close game at the ending in the fourth quarter, every time. And then even got some overtimes. I'm like, oh, that's just kind of lucky. These are all close games. But then the last 2 were complete blowouts. Complete blowouts. And just so you know, when it's a blowout, nobody watches. Nobody watches. Even I don't want to watch. It's just tough to watch. And Nance Jr. makes 2 points. And it's back to a 20-point game. 5:35 left, or 5:53 left in the fourth quarter. And thank goodness that we played the Hawks right now, because we did not want a 10-game losing streak. And though this team looks pretty terrible, not gonna lie, number 2 drains a 3 though in our face. Still a 17-point game. This team, if you just take a look at their size and what they're doing, they just look smaller and worse. And Kuzma shoots a 3. That's good. Rattles in, and back to oh no, his foot was on the line, so it's a 19-point game. And Hart stole it from John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo tries to play defense, not good enough, and Hart makes a quick, fast break, 2 points. And this is what happened. Where was this last game? Where was this in the last 9 games? The Hawks, they look pretty bad. They give it to the little guy. The little guy gives it to John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo gives it back to the little guy. The little guy crosses up Kuzma, gives it, oh, and then they give it to number 8. Number 8 trips over his feet. And I think that's going to be Lakers ball. Yeah, and what happened was number 20 for the Hawks was trying to do like a little handoff pass to number 8, Barrett, and just got right in the way. It was kind of like it was a professional football handoff to him. and the Hawks called timeout. And we're going to go to commercial break, and Corey Brewer is going to come into the game. So I think his consecutive suited up, I think his consecutive games played record is still going. Who knows, maybe he's hurt, and I don't know why it's taking him so long to get in these games. Because even yesterday I noticed, I thought that he was, 316 consecutive games played, longest active streak in the NBA. Last game, they were talking about this, but it looked like he was just wearing regular clothes. It was like he was wearing like a sweater, like a grandpa sweater. Like, oh man, I guess Corey Brewer's hurt today, and his streak is over. But then at the end of the game, somehow he was suited up and in the game. And the exact same thing happened again. They showed him not wearing basketball clothes, and now he's coming in the game. And Lonzo comes out, gets a high five from Coach Luke Walton, and the camera stays on Lonzo. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. That is a good game, and Lonzo is slowly but surely starting to impress me as a basketball player. At first, I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I was like, man, this guy is slow. He can't jump. He looks like a kid. Everybody's bigger than him. Why do we get him? And it was because I just didn't understand what he was doing. He's more of a thinking man's point guard. He passes better than almost anybody. And seriously, I think he passes too good for our team because he passes it to the person that you wouldn't expect. So even Kuzma, I mean, he does that to fool the defense, but even our own offensive players get fooled sometimes. So I think because of that, it's going to take maybe even a little longer than average for Lonzo to really get in tune with the rest of the team. Jordan Clarkson shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 124-105, 2 minutes left. Corey Brewer steals the ball. Clarkson shot another 3. That was no good. And Corey Brewer, not only is he keeping his longest active streak alive in terms of games played, stole the ball. So, you know what? If you haven't played any minutes until the final 2 in a 25-point blowout, it's probably a pretty good time to get steals. Number 20, this guy looks awesome. Sweet hair. Has a bit of a cut lip. You know, I think he got a fat lip earlier in the game. Misses the free throw, and then number 31, John Leguizamo, threw it down like immediately. That was pretty crazy. Thank goodness the Lakers are so far ahead. And Ennis, number 10, has it, gives it to Brewer. Brewer taking his time, gives it to Hart. Hart being guarded by number 8, Barrett, gives it to Randall. Randall being guarded by number 20, trying to back in, getting into the lane. They're playing great defense, and they find Brewer under the basket. And that's only going to work once. I don't think the Hawks knew that Brewer was even in the game. He snuck in the back door and just was standing under the basket and made the easy 2 points. Way to go, Corey Brewer. Active streak going. You got a steal and 2 points. The Hawks shoot a 3 and a rebound. Corey Brewer now has a rebound as well. Gives it to Hart, and there's 1:13 left. This game is over. That's great. Randall, he shoots a 3. That's not even close. And that's the only time I think that I've ever been okay with Randall shooting threes was right now. And John Leguizamo is going to the free throw line. And yeah, is anybody here? Let's take a look. I highly doubt it. Oh, people are here. You fucking suck, Blue Bears. Oh, Blue Bears. Oh, it's the Grizzlies. It's the Grizzlies, yeah. The Grizzlies. Martha is YouTube. Oh, yeah, that's my channel, too. Those are my videos, but I've only posted one of them. That was kind of the concept idea. And now I'm working on the next 4 of them. And, well, the next 2 are going to be, like, a little bit better than that one. And then the 4th one is where I'm at now. So, anyway, yeah, I'm making those Wikipedia videos. It's to me, it's just a good idea because Wikipedia is so heavily trafficked. There's so much traffic, and I just personally, I love reading Wikipedia. It's one of my things. And when you take a look at the top 10 sites of that people go to, Wikipedia is above like all the porn sites. So I can't be the only one that likes reading Wikipedia, and I'm gonna try to make it fun for YouTube and try to get some traffic that way. But it's pretty sweet because I can just put that on one of my sports accounts that have some subscribers, so I don't have to start totally from scratch. Because what's crazy is, like, of all the social media and everything that you're doing, like Facebook, Twitter, like you know people that are on those sites, so you automatically get friends. It's awesome. But when you are doing YouTube and you have 0 subscribers, man, is that rough. Because not only does nobody even know you exist, it's hard. You can't really share yourself on YouTube, the platform itself. So just even getting started is tough. So I'm happy that I'm able to put that video series on an account that at least has already got started. The game's over, 132-113. Lakers win. And if you guys came, thanks for coming. My New Year's resolution is still good. Are people on Facebook? Let's take a look. You know, nobody's on Facebook. I forgot to... Oh, people are on Facebook. What's up, guys? I forgot to... I started the game pretty late. And then I forgot to hit go live. So, even later for you guys, thanks for coming. Lonzo's stats, he had 10 points, or 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. It was a great game from Lonzo. And just so happy to have him back. Who knew Brandon Ingram, 20 points of 6 of 7 shooting and 7 assists. Wow, Brandon Ingram, definitely the superstar of the game. And thanks for coming, everybody. Most of the time, I read you guys' highlights, or comments, but this time there are just not enough comments because I came late. But that's okay. And what's crazy is that there were more people on Facebook than YouTube. Haven't seen that in a little while. Thanks for coming, Facebook. If you can't get to a TV, if you're new here, I just do play-by-play like radio. I just watch the game on TV with no sound, and I just tell you what I see. So if you're at work, you're driving, you can't get to a TV, stop by here. I'll tell you what's going on. And thanks for coming. YouTube, you guys are my peeps. Twitch, that guy's always here. And this is when I do the good and the bad and what to look forward to. The good is that, I mean, look at the score, 132-113. We just kicked the 9-game losing streak, finally get a W, and we're 12-27. Still not great. Probably the worst I've ever seen the Lakers in my whole life. But at least we're fun to watch. And, you know, we were stuck on 11 for so long that now that we got it to 12, we're set. Brandon Ingram is playing good. And if you can lose 9 games in a row, you can easily win 9 games in a row. The good news is we won. And 2, on the good news, is that Lonzo Ball is back. And he's still young, but man, he really actually does contribute. And our losing streak just kind of proved that. Lonzo's back. It looks like he's playing great. And the team is starting to trust him more, like as a player. And, you know, I really expect good things still this year, even though right now it doesn't appear that way based on our record. And the Hawks, 10-29. But they looked even worse than that. Man, they looked bad. Thank goodness we got the win. The bad, I guess the bad is that we're still 12-27. Now, like, is there any way, like, how much do we have to start winning to even make the playoffs right now? I have no idea. But yeah, let's hope we can make the playoffs. And it's just a really bad record. But it's a young team. And we're definitely learning every single game. Everybody's getting court time. Randall, when he plays great, he plays great, and he's great. But he's not very consistent. He wasn't like Shaq back in the day. You remember Shaq? He would just be in the game, and he would get so many points. He would just back in, turn around, put it in the basket. It was exciting basketball, and I think that's what we need. We need to get Embiid. And we need to go back with the Shaq strategy, which was just a big guy in the lane. I think that's when I thought we were the best. What to look forward to? I told you guys who we're playing next. I forgot. What to look forward to is it can't get much worse than 12-27, and it can't get much worse than a 9-game losing streak. So we have the whole season ahead of us, not to be that bad. And if this is the worst we're ever gonna look, better to have it at the beginning of the season and not at the ending, right around playoff time, or maybe trying to get into the playoffs. So yes, what to look forward to is the fact that it could be worse. And if we start playing well, we could still make the playoffs. Who knows? When I was a little bit too optimistic about the Lakers. Like, honestly, people, I didn't watch the Lakers last year. And ever since maybe like 2008 or 9, I just haven't been watching them as much. But last year I tried, and they were just so bad and so boring that I just couldn't do it. And this year, I'm like, I'm going to do the Lakers game. This will be fun. At least it gives me an excuse to watch the games. And our record was bad from the beginning, but for some reason, every game the Lakers were playing great. It would be close till the fourth quarter, even against good teams, and we would lose. I'm like, oh, well, you know, they're close. They're close. We're taking good teams to overtime, like the Warriors. And I'm like, man, this team's not that bad. Then I saw our team compared to Oklahoma that had Westbrook, George, and somebody else. And they had 3 players on the team that were better than all the players on our team. And Brandon Ingram, you can do no wrong. You're great. Awesome shoulders. You're not as good as those players. And that was the first time I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be a problem. So there's a lot to look forward to, but we do have personnel issues. We need somebody in the lane. Somebody in the lane that dominates, preferably. We do have personnel issues, but we're only going to get better. And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great season. Thanks for coming, everybody. Facebook, you guys are still here. That's crazy. Oh, no, just now, not anymore. Shout out from the Philippines. Yeah, box score, please. I don't know what the box score is, but it's, is that per quarter? It's all, yeah, so I don't know what the box score is. The score is 132-113. Thanks for coming. It's 97-108 Lonzo stats. Lonzo's in. Russian guy, Lonzo. Man, it's amazing how much love Lonzo gets on the internet. It must be because all the people on the internet and YouTube are all young, and they're like his age. But yeah, I'm always surprised. Almost the only information that people want to hear, like when they're just stopping by real quick, is how many points does Lonzo have? So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just put like a little corner up there and just always have Lonzo's stats up in that corner. Just so you guys know, because that's what you want. And honestly, you guys asked me about it, and I never really know. But I do know tonight, 13 points, 8 rebounds, or 13 points, 10 rebounds, and I think it was 8 assists. It was great, and he was pulling down these rebounds, and his arms are longer than you would think. His arms are long, and somehow he's able to play defense very well in a sneaky way. So Lonzo, it's funny. All the talk about him, I saw myself. I was skeptical about his play. Now, personally, I don't watch, like yesterday I was asked, do I watch the Lonzo Ball reality show? No. I mean, I don't even read or watch any other sports media other than just watching the Lakers. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just watch the Lakers with no sound. So when I talk about basketball, please know that it's in that scope. So yes, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't know any of the drama that's going down with Lonzo, though I do know his dad is a bit of a troll. But you know what? We can't blame the son for what the dad does. From what I can tell, he seems great. Thanks for coming, everybody. I am going to cut this one short. Martha, thanks for coming. You are the... I hate to say it, you're not the first, you're not the original. There was one fan that was before you, and you're the number 2 fan. You are the best number 2 fan of all time. But there was one person before you, Bryce Harper, though he hasn't been around in a little while. But I'll always remember him. He was on board with the Dodgers. And honestly, you people that come and listen, if you guys wouldn't have said, like, actually, this isn't as bad as you think it is, this is decent commentary. If you guys wouldn't come back and be nice about it, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. So for people like you, Martha, and also Bryce, who's not here, I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna get better at it. And at some point, I'm gonna get better at it. But the problem is that it's very hard because I'm by myself. And when these games start, like there's 2 different things. You can do a live video or a regular video where you can edit it on Adobe like everywhere else. Up until pretty recently, it's only been the editing type of videos, and live is new. So everyone, it's new for everybody on the first time. But also, when you're doing like this play-by-play, you can't do. It's hard to do anything else. It's hard to even think about something else. So making the actual what you're seeing and the content better is harder than you would think, because people are comparing this to maybe like a regular video that you can edit. It's 2 different things. So I'm gonna slowly try to make these videos better. And yes, those are my Wikipedia videos. I'm going to post the next one next week, and they're getting way better than that. That was just my idea to have a celebrity and the dialogue, but basically, people read Wikipedia. That's what they want to know. So I am focusing on, just because what you saw in that video is me editing Wikipedia one more time, and then writing around it for it to be kind of funny. It takes a little bit of time, but what I'm doing now, just at the beginning, because I want to populate YouTube with Wikipedia videos, is I'm focusing on just the editing of the article, and then just the reading of the Wikipedia, and make sure that the reading of the Wikipedia is as clean and as fast and keeping moving as possible with photos that pop up. I'm focusing on the reading of the Wikipedia, and then I'm going to put the host and the guest at the beginning and at the very ending, and that's it. So anyway, I'm going to keep it simple for a little while. Thanks for coming, and I will see you guys next time.